вагонные, где срочно увидеться нам. Мои номера телефонные разбросаны по городам. Заводится сердце, сердце волнуется, почтовый пакуется груз. Мой адрес ни дом, ни улица, мой адрес Советский Союз. Мой адрес ни дом, ни улица, мой адрес Советский Союз.
Long time no see, guys. It's been how many months? Well, if you don't count the rewind, it's been since August of last year that I haven't done anything. It's a pretty long time, but let's get into it. I have a lot of things to report, so I didn't want to do a singular video for every single plant that has been growing, because that would take me too long. I'll just do one video only for now, and report the whole thing, the whole shebang. So let's get into it. So let's start off with something simple. Over here's the banana tree. You might be wondering, well,
is this banana tree from that seed?
I dug up from, well, sadly, I gave up on that project halfway through, but that doesn't mean it isn't possible to grow bananas from seed, but I believe it's highly unlikely. But anyways, I bought this at my local Walmart. Yeah, Walmarts in Canada sell bananas. Banana trees. I thought it was kind of insane at first that they frickin' sell bananas in frickin' Walmart here, but it's Canada, man. I guess if humans are cold tolerant, then why not bananas? But anyways, I bought this guy on July the 24th, 2020, on a bike ride with my friends. We went to check out the Walmart, our local Walmart, our best Walmart, our Walmart. And we went in. We were searching for yeast because we want to make a song. Well, not me. I already did. It went fairly well. They were pretty stiff, and because I rolled them too much during the lamination process. And I'm getting off rails, but anyways, we were searching for some yeast, and I found this guy. It was this big back then, and his price was only $10. Not bad for a banana tree. He was in pretty poor shape, because, you know, it's Walmart. He was in a tight pot, and he wasn't in good condition. One of his leaves were completely brown, and it wasn't good. But later on, that leaf fell off, and yeah, we have this guy. Doing great.
Вы точки телеграфные ищите на стройках меня. Сегодня не личное, главное, а сводки рабочего дня. Заботится сердце, сердце волнуется, почтовый пакуется груз. Мой адрес не дом, не улица, мой адрес Советский Союз. Мой адрес не дом, не
name is Daniel, good to know. So anyways, this guy is a figs. You know figs? Those purple guys. Anyways, this is a fig tree. It's small, sadly. Hopefully it gets 5 feet tall by the end of October. Anyways, so basically, and anyways, and basically, and anyways, basically, and basically, sadly, it's not from seeds that I have planted 2 years ago. The ones in the box, they all died. This guy is growing very well. It's one of 3 cuttings that I've got online. The other 2 are outside. It's natural selection, you know? It's the style of life over here, guys. So yeah, there's nothing much to really say. I guess I could explain a bit more about what these guys do. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is a turkey. Black turkey, what was it called? Brown turkey. This variety grows a type of fig that is more brown than purple, and it's very sweet. And it's the most popular fig variety that is grown in North America. Let's cut to the next one. So right over here we have our grapefruit tree. Our grapefruit tree has been doing very, very great during the winter. It's starting to show some signs of growth and flowering even right now, this month. In the past, during the harshest parts of winter, it's been losing its leaves. It's been having a lot of stress, but right now it's starting to have some new leaves and starting to produce some flowers, which will hopefully turn into fruit. So the story about this guy is that I went to Home Depot and I bought this guy for $20. I wanted to have a big citrus tree to call my own and to actually reap fruit. And this is supposed to reap fruit at some point. So hopefully it does this year. Now let's move on to our next citrus trees that I have.
Я там, где ребята толковые, я там, где плакаты вперед, где песни рабочие, новые, страна трудовая поет, заботится сердце
Now, I was talking about having a big citrus tree to call my own that produces fruit. Let's talk about the other guys and just dig in a bit more on the subject of these guys that are planted from seed. So let's start with the lemon tree. So if you remember from the lemon episode, this guy was planted from seed, like I said, and it's grown quite substantially from where it started. It started as a little nibble of a tree. Now it's grown to I'd say about 15 centimeters in height. It's been doing great. You can see by its results that it has yielded in the past few months. And if you take a closer look, I don't know if you can see, but it's growing some new leaves, even during the harshest parts of winter. Let's talk about this guy. So this is the first batch of citrus that I have ever planted. This is a clementine tree. Like I mentioned in the lemon episode, there's not a lot of citrus trees right over here on this brown desk. It's because I sold the majority of them. I left the strongest ones, so this guy has been doing very, very well. Same as the others, as the other big grapefruit and as this lemon tree. So on the citrus front, every single one of them is doing just fantastic. Now before I forget, we have our fourth citrus, which is the mandarin. So the mandarin, the story goes, I ate a mandarin and I planted the seed that I got. It's a very interesting story. It has some compelling features about it, like the climax and the result. Like we say in French, à la fois de... Well, it didn't yield the results that I expected it to yield. If we compare it to these two guys, it's pretty small, and it's even older than this lemon tree. It's kind of disappointing, but I'm always optimist, and I'm still positive about this guy and that he will succeed in life. But I believe that it will grow more in the future. I hope.
Мой адрес не дом, не улица, мой адрес Советский Союз. Мой адрес не дом, не улица, мой адрес Советский Союз.
The quail haven't done any reports since they were born. They have grown very, very substantially. Since then, they have started to lay eggs.
Quite a lot, actually. If you count 9 chickens, that means it's 9 eggs a day because they lay eggs every single day. They take a little break once in a while for a day or two, but then they go back into their laying eggs session.
They've all feathered out. They're all fully grown, basically. Okay. Now in total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in this hutch, and
we have our last 2 in this hutch, which means that there's 10 in total, and from those 10 we have 9 chickens and 1 male rooster.
If you're an experienced quail raiser, you might be wondering, well, there's one rooster for 1 chicken, and that's bad because the rooster will overbeat the chicken. But that's not always true. Sometimes they get along very, very well. They create a family and friendly towards one and the other. But most of the time, that doesn't really happen. And it's better to have one rooster for 5 females. I'll talk about that later on in the future when I post individual quail vlog on how to actually raise quail from my experience and talk about that a little bit more in detail. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's episode. Hope you enjoyed. Please hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and yeah, stay tuned for more.
Remember, guys, it's all about content.
Мой адрес ни дом, ни улица, мой адрес Советский Союз. Мой адрес ни дом, ни улица, мой адрес Советский Союз.